'Twas a bleak, cold Christmas Eve when Ebenezer Scrooge walked into his office. His manager, Bob Cratchit, looked up from the computer. "Mr. Scrooge, the application is down again." Scrooge grunted. "We'll have to stay late and fix it." "But Mr. Scrooge, I have plans with my family. I work hours every night after work trying to keep this program going. Please just let me have this one night off. My son, Techie Tim, is going to help me program old laptops for orphan children." "Forget it," Scrooge said. Bob sadly went back to typing away at his computer. Hours later, Scrooge finally agreed that everyone could go home. Scrooge went to bed. Then the ghost of his old computer appeared, covered in chains. Scrooge was very afraid. His computer said, "You will be visited by the ghosts of 3 programs. If you heed their warning, you will avoid my fate." First, the ghost of programming past appears in Scrooge's room, and Scrooge was soon spun away on a journey to see the beginning of his business. As a young man, Scrooge had not been able to afford good programming. He'd scrimped and saved, and the program created had worked pretty well. His business had grown, but so too did his determination to never spend another penny on his programming. The ghost took him home, and Scrooge waited in fear for the arrival of the next ghost, the ghost of programming present. The ghost arrived and whirled Scrooge through the air, first to the house of Bob Cratchit, who hunched over a computer desperately trying to keep the programming working, while out in the dining room his family waited while dinner grew cold. Then the ghost pulled Scrooge inside the computer. As they whirled through the strange technological land, bugs scampered throughout the code. When one was vanquished, 2 more sprung up to take its place. Snatches of faulty code slithered through the strange world. A blink, and Scrooge suddenly found that his ghost companion had changed. Now a grim ghost made of old computer parts stood beside him. Scrooge turned from the fearsome sight, and all around him were flashing red lights, error messages, and bugs. "Take me out of here," Scrooge cried. The ghost took him back through the screen, but Bob Cratchit now sat hunched in front of the computer, an old, old man. They passed through to where once his family had waited, but the house was cold and dark. Bob's family had left him. Techie Tim would have invented an application to help people the world over, but after seeing what trying to fix the program did to his father, Techie Tim never touched another computer. Now he is only called Taxation Timothy. He works for the IRS. Then the ghost took Scrooge further into the future. Now he saw the front of his company with an out-of-business sign across the front. People were leaving the building carrying all his equipment that had been sold at auction. "I can change," cried Scrooge. "I can change." Then Scrooge opened his eyes. He was back in the present on Christmas morning with his lips still repeating, "I can change." He snatched his phone and dialed Bob. "Forget about the program. Spend time with your family. Come tomorrow morning, I will schedule an assessment with a custom software company. They can help keep our old program working while they design a robust new application that will be easy to use and save time for all of us." Scrooge hung up the phone and spoke to himself. "I've heard wonderful things about Swan Software Solutions, and they can help us avoid the fate that lies before us if we don't help our business with a high-quality new custom application. But first, I shall take the 10 old laptops I plan to throw away and give them to Bob and Techie Tim for the children in need." Scrooge was as good as his word. He did change. Swan Software Solutions created the perfect custom application for his business, and his business grew stronger and provided better jobs for his team. He also took the laptops, and Techie Tim's love of technology woke again. So one day his application would come into being and help people the world over. For now, though, Techie Tim was still a little boy, and he ends our story with, "God bless us, everyone." Merry Christmas from Swan Software Solutions. Enjoy the holidays with your family, friends, and loved ones. And if you're looking for a custom application to help your business, visit swansoftwaresolutions.com.